Here. Please
Yes.
give a warm welcome to Arazu. Good morning, Arazu.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Say something. I know Arazu has been in the outdoors because your skin is glowing. So I just know it has seen the sun, it's shining. Anyways, how are you doing?
Thank you so much. First of all, I want to say hello to you and your audience, and I'm so excited to be here.
Did you see how low her voice is? I knew she was going to have a really, really low voice. Okay, Arazu, welcome to the show.
Thank you
we're,
so much.
we're excited to get to know you. And I met you over the weekend because of the trip that I went to, which was so great, from Kurdistan Outdoor. Kurdistan Outdoor Tourism. We'll talk about Kurdistan Outdoor Tourism a little bit, but first, let's try to get to know you, Arazu. Where are you from? Who are you? You call yourself Roadaholic. That's such a cool name. Tell us, who's Arazu?
Okay, so Arzu Barawi from Suleimania, half from Suleimania, half from north of Iran. So I'm North Iranian, North Iraqi. I'm glad that my father is also from like North Iraq, where it is like all mountainous. And well, I grew up in the nature as a human, and it was all green mountains, forests, waterfalls, rivers, and my grandfather grew me as a, I don't want to say as a boy, but like not too girly to be raised, and I was going hunting with him, but I
Wow.
was a vegetarian. I was born vegetarian, but I changed the concept when I came to Kurdistan. So I couldn't really survive on brinj fasulia, so I had to go
Well,
for
you
some-
could technically, but
No,
okay.
I'm joking. So I came from this background, and I was raised outdoors. In 2013, I moved to Kurdistan, and I came to from my motherland to my fatherland.
Yes.
And so when I saw Suleimania for the first time, like it was like love in the first sight. It's a beautiful city surrounded by the mountains, caves, and like it's just nature is out there in 20 minutes, 30 minutes far from Suleimania.
So beautiful.
Yeah, it is. So I started hiking on my third day when I arrived to Suleimania. And it was the day that I was thinking about I have to establish something here.
This is crazy. Third day. You didn't even know the places or anything.
I'm addicted to the nature.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm
it
not
seems
a
like
city
it.
person, and I come from a very small town in north of Iran. And I'm glad that Suleimania is also not that big. So I cannot survive in concrete.
What year was this?
2013.
So 2013, you come to Suli and you're like,
Immediately I started this.
I need to go out. I need to do things. So you
Yeah.
started hiking by yourself first? How did it go?
That's a secret.
Okay, that's fine. You don't have to tell us everything.
I'm
but-
joking. I went with three of my friends, one American, one British, and one local. Then immediately I found a job in American University, and then I established this community as it's AYS hiking club, and it grew so quickly.
Were you also a student there?
And I was a student 23 years ago.
Okay, it's not, but you were a student.
No, I wasn't a student.
Okay.
I was a supervisor as a staff.
Okay.
Actually, I've been a teacher for almost 23 years.
You had this unique upbringing where you're always raised with nature, with your family, taking you to these places, so you could never change. This is who you were. And then you slowly started to find a way to balance that or match it with the reality of today, where, okay, you have to go to the city and still have people in the city. So you started taking people to hiking trips in the Suli area in 2013. So now that's been 9 years.
Becoming a decade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then so you called it, eventually after a few years, I guess, you called it Kurdistan Outdoor.
Tourism.
I'm sorry, Kurdistan Outdoor Tourism. And so what is the idea simply? You have a bus ready for every weekend to people?
Comparing our surrounding countries, let's say two neighbors, Iran and Turkey, they have mastered in tourism in the region. I am a kind of a world traveler, and I have the experience of observing tourism in different countries. I saw the lack and the gap, a huge gap in Kurdistan. So when I started, I can claim that was the first person who started local tourism, mixing nature tours and cultural tours, showing Kurdistan to the locals and internationals, like the natural places and the cultural places, heritage places, historical ones. There were a few small groups and one federation of mountaineering that they were doing this, but what I did as like Kurdistan tourism, local tourism, was very new. I'm so glad that Kurdistan Outdoor influenced a lot of my clients, that they established their own thing similar to mine.
You don't get sad when that happens, do you?
Why would I?
You know, just some people...
When someone else doesn't create the jobs, some individuals should. So I'm glad that it influenced people to have a small income resource, let's say, and also a lot of people, they came out of their cages that they are like jailed in their phones and social media, cosmetic, I don't know. A lot of people got confident just to walk out without the makeup. Some people just walked out their homes to walk in the nature, and instead of like selfies, the camera changed from front to the other side, and they just it has been like a big life change to a lot of youngsters, especially in Suleimania, because I'm a university teacher. I never forced my students. They loved my photos and videos on my social media, so even as a matter of like copying, they just came out once and then they got addicted. So they can never stay home. Like sometimes when I travel abroad or when I'm not around, they kind of get so mad, like, what would I do like this Friday? I said, okay, you go out by yourself, by your friends. No, we want to go with you.
Yeah, we need you. we need a guy.
Yeah, so sometimes when I travel, they send me these hate messages, come back.
Wow.
Anyways, so this is it started in Suleimania, and then I received like a lot of messages from people in Erbil, in Dohuk, Baghdad, Basra, Najaf, and then like from different parts of the world. Now I'm glad that Kurdistan Outdoor is representing Kurdistan tourism, hopefully professionally, that a lot of corporation and tour organizers are approaching, and I'm their supplier. So I'm glad that it has become a global brand, and it's something that as you said previously, I mix my passion with my business, and it's going on very authentically.
There's nothing more beautiful than finding a thing you love and making it your life, like making it something that can make you an earning, so that you're not stuck in a job that you are sad and that kills you slowly. So
There's no sadness in this.
So obviously you have done that. So so now you go all over the place,
Yes.
everywhere in the Kurdistan region, and I think I even read like in the future you might even bring back some trips to the rest of the country in Iraq, maybe. I think
It will be like once or twice a year when the weather is fine. It's nice to have like southern Iraq and Baghdad too, because I love Iraq. I do not separate these two parts. It's such a rich history and
Mesopotamian history.
Yes. So I love my Iraqi friends, my non-Kurdish friends. They are amazing, and it's not always about the matter of the places you visit. It's also about the amazing people, that they are really hospitable and generous and kind.
That's beautiful, and that's another benefit for going out and traveling to domestically.
It just brings people together.
Makes new friends.
It's such a peacemaking thing.
Yeah, new perception of everything. So if you guys are joining us, we're asking you, where is your favorite place to go to? Either hiking.
It is like every place has its uniqueness. For example, I can pick one that I really love going there again and again if it's considered a favorite place. It's like Hartal village, which I have it like this Friday. Beautiful in all seasons, and with the history of the village and all of these old homes and the waterfalls, the fruit trees and the forest.
The way you talk about it, you just make it sound so like magical.
Honestly, it is magical. Like when you are there, you don't believe in your eyes. You don't. So it's just not real.
Yeah, I know. I was checking your Instagram as well, and the pictures you have. I was like, is this a real place? So from the people, I know, like, so every week, is it like different people? A different group of people?
I have some people, like some addict people, they never leave me alone.
They started and they just became addicted. But for the people that you guys take, which ones would you say are the most annoying people to take with you hiking?
The one that they listen to some of the Gada songs It's like tick, 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 tick. I really
They don't want
enjoy
peace.
that.
They don't want silence.
But I, joking apart, I have. It's kind of cruel and not nice to say this, but I have kept the group kind of filtered, and I have a selected group of people that they are kind of close to my mindset. And I'm so sad to say this because I really wanted it to be open to everyone, but at the same time I want to keep my regular clients comfortable. One point that I wanted to mention, and I forgot about that at the beginning, one good impact of Kurdistan outdoor tourism in the society has been, like, it's famous for its being eco-friendly. So I consider Kurdistan outdoor as ecotourism. I share the concept of no plastic disposable. It's banned.
Yes, that. Thank you for that.
Thank you
for
much.
that.
So it's been almost, thank you, it's been almost a decade of not using any plastic disposables. I literally, like a dictator, forced people to bring their spoon, forks, knife, whatever from their kitchen, and it weighs like 1 kg maximum. So everyone has their bag. I have a set of like gears that it's always in their bags, so they don't even remove it from their backpacks. So anytime, for example, now that you bring this cup for me, I enjoy the coffee, but I don't enjoy the display. However, it's I know that it's paper.
Yeah.
I know that's paper, but Kurdistan outdoor tourism's concept is do not produce litter.
Okay.
No garbage.
Thank you for that. You know, if everybody did this, then we could protect all these beautiful places that we have.
Who is making a big mess in the nature? Travelers, tourists. So if I claim that I have something to say, if I have a voice, if I have made a huge change in tourism in Kurdistan, I should also use all the techniques and my platform to raise awareness. I'm not blaming people, I'm not judging them, I'm not mad at them, it's just a matter of the education. If people get educated, of course, I believe in positive powers of people at the same time, the other way can go. But my point is, if people learn, if people understand the benefits of something, of course they do not do the opposite. So I believe in good humans, and like now the other hiking groups as well, they are posting the same thing that I post in my social media, no plastic. One other thing is, like, if we create the demand in the market, the producers, the manufacturers and the factories, they actually invest money on something that people need. If I do not need any plastic disposables, please produce something out of wood or something which is like more sustainable. So in Kurdistan outdoor tourism, it's been many years that no one brings any disposables because, yeah, I can seem nice, but when it comes to the plastic and garbage and nature and environment, I can really get mad sometimes, and I have that mama's face that is so pissed.
You should be mad, of course. You feel like it's your mother. So let's talk about the services. For example, now you have a hiking going on the weekend.
Yes.
To an area in Rania.
Yes.
So how does it work? People just look at your Instagram to see where you're going, and then they sign up?
The way that people approach us is mainly, well, actually it's almost 99% on social media, on my Instagram and Facebook, WhatsApp and Google. So soon our website, which is under maintaining, is going to be launched, kurdistanoutdoor.com, and people can subscribe, and we can send them the packages, and they can, if some people they do not like social media, they can be a member of the website, and then they will receive it on their emails.
By the way, companies, like, you could take a whole group, right? Not just one person.
I have sometimes big groups coming from different places, or some university students, they are like 8 to 10 buses in one day. So I have like private ones, like people approach me privately, they want to have like their small group of people, like the one last week. And also I have a limit for each bus. I don't want to like overstuff the buses. It's not too crowded. And so people approach on social media, they call me, they get the details, I share the details, as a flyer on Instagram and Facebook. So they read them, and if it is suitable for them, they sign up.
Kurdistan_outdoor is how to find our Instagram. Kurdistan_outdoor, and you can find underscore means the dash, the bottom dash. Okay, so type that, and you're gonna find it, and that is the easiest way to connect with Arazu if you're just joining us.
Thank you.
So I highly recommend you guys, obviously, Friday, Saturday, please go out. You need to stop sitting in the city. You need to get out and refresh your soul in a respectful kind of a way, of course.
That's right.
By respecting Mother Nature. And what better guide than Arazu? And of course,
Thank you so much.
and of course,
You're so kind.
well, we need this. You are like a person that is crucial for our mental health, because, like, again, we talk about this. People are just stuck on their phones all day, and Friday should be no excuse to be sitting at home, but contacting these groups like Kurdistan Outdoor to go and just walk. What a great way to start with a simple one. This one is beautiful. It's not too hard for you if you're listening. Rania, a beautiful place in Rania.
I'm gonna be the first one joining this time.
There's waterfalls there, right?
This is something interesting about this place that we are going this Friday. It's called Gomashin in Hartel village. No matter how drought hits Kurdistan, that place always has that water.
Amazing.
Yeah. And one thing is not just hiking, we also organize camping tours, and which is like the funnest thing ever. Like all this cooking, fire, barbecue, music.
Oh my God, see, and I was here worried about
stars.
getting hungry. You're telling me you have food,
and
nice
I'm
scenery.
I'm a good cook, so I promised Noor to cook for the group one day, for their group.
Because like some people right now, they've never gone hiking. We want to just introduce them to go for one day. And
we should
back.
have like Babylon hiking club.
We could do it. We could do it. Why not?
Wallah.
Okay. Please check it out. Kurdistan_outdoor, and start living like we used to live, which is connected to nature.
Yeah.
Enough of your phone. You're destroying your brain cells. Please, I'm begging you. Our city will become healthier if you just follow people like Arazu on a Friday, where she knows what's safe, where she knows what's fun, what's cool. Get in the bus, and this is probably one of the most cheapest way to entertain yourself in Kurdistan. It's the cheapest way to entertain yourself. This is not
And
expensive.
I guarantee everyone, like once you try it, you're gonna not miss it like in any Fridays.
So there you have it. Arazu, thank you so much.
Thank
We've
you so
learned
much for
a lot
having
today.
me.
We've learned a
Thank
lot
you so
from you.
much.
Anything you want to say before we say goodbye to you?
Be kind to yourself and protect the nature.
There you have it. Protect the nature. Nature. Arazu from Kurdistan Outdoor, everybody.
Thank you.